99% of the time, women are attracted to powerful men. These type of men, they tend to demonstrate they have a great level of strength. Not just physical strength, but inner strength as well. These type of men, they walk in the room, the whole room is quiet, goes blank. They don't need an introduction. Automatically, their aura just gives it away that they're just somebody important. You know, have you ever felt that? I'm pretty sure you have, where you're sitting down or somebody walked into the room and you already knew this man is important. That's exactly what it is, right? These type of men, they tend to be leaders, right? They know how to lead, they know how to carry themselves, they know how to talk, how to basically, most of them fight, and a lot of them are actually they possess a high level of intelligence. You know what I'm saying? They know how to think, and a lot of them have the best body languages ever, right? Usually, they have all the characteristics that make up a leader. Think of any great leaders right now, any presidents, anybody, right? They usually are like that person. The way they carry themselves, the way they talk, and usually the entourage that they have with them, right? Automatically, you know this man is important. Most of the times, these men have gone through tremendous circumstances in their life. Either they've seen things, right? They're oftentimes traumatized by their experiences, and usually these experiences are what shaped them to whom they are today. In today's video, we're discussing one of these men. He goes by the name of Tommy Shelby from Peaky Blinders. I know a lot of you guys are familiar with him, and I feel like he's the most iconic man there is that embody all the characteristics of a perfect, attractive male. So brace yourself, smash the like button, click down on the subscribe, and let's go. Yo, what is up, guys? You already know what it is. It is PAPI, or PAPI, or Papa, All right, so today we're gonna be talking of how to be attractive, like Tommy Shelby. I feel like this guy, this character is the most important and prominent character ever. If you are looking to improve yourself, if you are in the self-development category, you know what I'm saying, you want to level up, you need to watch this series right now. I kid you not, it's one of the best series, one of my favorite series yet. There's a lot of things you're gonna learn from this series, and it's gonna teach you a lot about human nature. It's gonna teach you a lot about body language, all the perfect, attractive qualities a man needs to have nowadays. All right. So if you feel like you need help in any way, watch this whole series, and just watch it, not just to watch, but watch to also learn. Right? Keep an open mind and study it. You need to be like almost like a scholar, right? Take notes, take a pen, take whatever, because you're gonna learn a lot. So to summarize it, all right, for all of you who don't know it, Peaky Blinders takes a place in Britain. It's after now World War I, all right? By now, the soldiers have come home. Now their society is not like how it was. The economy is trash, deep to the rubbles, right? Now the soldiers, they're having to, you know, they came and they don't have a living now. You know, they're dead broke. So they have to make a living. So most of them, what do? They join underground gangs and stuff like that, and they become involved in criminal activities, right? Because they have to make a living. They have to earn money somehow, one way or another. So amongst these, Tommy Shelby leads a family criminal gang, all right? They do a lot of things, a lot of criminal activities you can imagine, right? He's the head honcho, he's the leader, right? It consists of him, his brothers, and his aunt, right? He has two brothers, his aunt, and he has his sister as well, right? He is a leader. He gives orders, they all follow. His brothers are more like the muscle, and his auntie's more like bookkeeping, right? She keeps up with all the money and all that bookkeeping stuff. It's literally like pretty much like a job, a whole operation. So Tommy Shelby is different from his brothers. He has all the attractive qualities that women seek nowadays in men. All these qualities are what you need to study, because they're gonna make you the most attractive person ever. And I can say for sure, most of the series you watch, you're never going to find a character that is complete with all these qualities. Most of the characters, they have some of these qualities, but I'd say Tommy Shelby has almost all of these qualities that make the perfect man. This is how men need to behave nowadays. This is how men should be in today's age. But it's so sad because a lot of men aren't like this. A lot of men are soft. If you see Tommy Shelby's character, you'll understand what his true strength is. This is what a typical alpha male should be like. Everybody should embody this, study this, and become this. So we're gonna discuss all his characteristics now. We're gonna start off with his traits, 15 traits here. I have 15 of them. Make sure you write them down, and I'm gonna break them down just for you. Let's start off with number 1. As you may know, Tommy Shelby is not the most muscular, tall guy ever. Matter of fact, he's skinny, right? His brothers are the muscle because he doesn't need to be the muscle, right? They can do that. He is the brains, he's the operation, but yet he is more alpha than all his brothers. First things first, Tommy Shelby is a leader. He leads, which means he gives commands, everybody follows, right?
Chief Inspector. The last 4 years, he's been clearing the IRA out of Belfast.
How do you know so bloody much?
Because I asked the coppers on our payroll.
And why didn't you tell me?
I'm telling you.
Women, this goes with them, right? Women are attracted to a man that is a leader. If you can become a leader, you got check mark number 1. The ability to lead is very important nowadays because it shows you have strength. Because anybody can't just become a leader. Nobody's just gonna follow anybody. You have to show that strength. People have to trust you, right? If nobody can trust you and depend on you, how the heck are they gonna follow you, bro? You know what I'm saying, right? So at the end of the day, in order to be attractive, you need to have a great sense of leadership, which is what Tommy Shelby has, 100%. Number 2, he's highly intelligent, very smart, right? He keeps up with all the current events. There's nothing he does not know, which goes again with females, right? They are attracted to somebody who's not just a dumbass, right? You have to be smart, you have to be able to think, you have to be able to teach them. If you can do this, you're good, right? Watch some of this, right? Tommy Shelby is very good at even educating his brothers. His brothers are not really smart. They're the muscle, right? They're more hot-headed, but he's able to control and lead everything. He has everything figured out. You can never catch him amidst anything. Like, you can never catch him short-sighted. He has everything already mapped out. Number 3, he's ambitious and he's a go-getter. Whatever he sets his eyes on, he goes on. He does not wait for anybody. He does not need a signal from anybody. He doesn't even care about anybody's opinion. Whatever he has his mind set on, he goes fully on. Boom, tunnel vision.
So we are lighting fires to raise the alarm.
May I ask you, in what capacity do you speak?
No capacity. I'm an ordinary man. I won gallantry medals at the Somme. I want you to write in your paper what's going on here.
And this is very important because now women, once they know you're this type of man who, you know, you have goals, ambitions, you chase them, you don't need anybody to direct you, right? You don't need anybody to hold your hand. It's very attractive, very, very, very attractive. A lot of women nowadays, if you ask on a date or anything and you ask them what type of man they're looking for, they're gonna name ambitious as one of the qualities that they're looking for. It's a very good quality because it demonstrates that you're not just a loser, bro. You're a go-getter. You can get shit done. And that is very attractive. You know, how can it not be? Number 4, this is the biggest one yet. He is calm and collected. He does not fall under pressure. If you ever notice, right, he's been in dangerous situations, right, where his life was even threatened. And some of the scenes where he's even in jail, he does not care. Tommy Shelby is not afraid of death. Even if he's afraid of it, he's not going to show it to you. You will never know. This is really strong, right? Because what it does is it shows that he has no weakness. And once you have no weakness, nobody can hurt you, nobody can get you, right? Which is very attractive because think about it. If a woman knows that you're like, you have no weakness, but she cannot read you, you're like Superman to her, which is very attractive because women, you know them, bro. They have a lot of crazy episodes, right? Because they're emotional creatures. They're always reactive. So at the end of the day, when she's going through her episodes, she wants a man that is like a rock, that is like a boulder, right? A man that is basically going to hold her and tell her, yo, everything's gonna be all right, everything's gonna be good, right? A man that's gonna take her stress away, right? That's what it goes to. That's what they're attracted to. At the end of the day, she doesn't want a guy who's crying with her. You know what I'm saying, right? If she's crying because, of some dumb thing, or, she had a bad day and you're crying along with her, bro, you might as well become a girl at that point because you're not fit to be a man. Women are attracted to men that are dominant, and being calm and collected is a form of dominance. No matter what you're going through, you need to show that, nothing bothers you. Nothing can affect your state of mind, your state of being. Number 5, he has a great presence about him. When he walks into the room, you already know this is somebody.
Guns. We're not here to play games.
Wait.
So think about it this way. If you walk in a room and they know you're like pushover, think about it. How's that gonna go? They wanna be in the room where their man walks in the room, the whole room is silent. They're gonna be like, yes, that's my man. Yes. You know what I'm saying? That is so attractive. Think about it. It shows you have power. Just imagine this. Some scrawny, SpongeBob looking guy walks in the room, bro. You think the whole room is gonna go quiet, bro? Everybody gonna laugh at his ass, bro. And nobody even gonna pay attention, right? But if you're a person who can demonstrate that you can walk in a room and you have a presence about you that's gonna just captivate everybody and cause the room to shut up, everybody to just keep quiet, you're special, bro, because not just anybody can become that. Number 6, he has the greatest body language ever. Watch how he walks. Just watch. Shoulders are back, chin is up, walks slowly, confidently. He's not afraid of any man. He's not afraid to look anybody in the eyes. That is how you need to be, right? If you're walking around like looking at the floor, looking at your feet, bro, your shoulders are slanted and all that, you have the worst body language ever, how do you expect her to respect you? You know what I'm saying? How do you expect her to be attracted to you? You're like a turtle, bro. You might as well go mingle with more turtles in the sea, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, women are attracted to dominance and masculinity. So don't be afraid to be a man. Don't be afraid to be yourself, bro. Hold yourself up high. Hold your shoulders, chin up. Don't be afraid to look anybody in the eyes. Number 7, he has a great sense of fashion. You'll never catch him wearing trainers, wearing lousy clothing, bro. He knows how to dress. He dresses properly, like a gentleman. He dresses for his age, right? He's an older, mid-30s he looks like. Mid-30s, close to almost 40s. He knows how to dress. As a leader, he dresses for the part. And that's how you need to be. If you're going and you're dressed like rubbish, bro, how do you expect her to take you? How do you expect her to respect you at the end of the day, right? Just imagine that. You show up on a date, bro, you're not even dressed properly. You might as well be working in a circus, bro, because you're in the wrong place at the end of the day, right? So fashion plays a high level of importance, right? You always need to know how to dress. If you do not know, start researching, start trying out different clothes, figure out your look. Dress to impress, because first impressions don't happen twice, bro. They happen the first time. Number 8, he does everything with a purpose. There's nothing he does that he hasn't thought about it. He does not do anything just because, an idea popped up in his mind right now. No, everything has been calculated. Everything has a purpose. Every little thing, which is so attractive, right? It shows, bro, if you can plan things, execute, trust me, bro, that is bomb, that is A1, right? So a lot of guys nowadays, they don't even, bro, they do things so recklessly, man. They don't even think, they don't even use their brain, right? Just because they feel like, they want to lose weight, all of a sudden, they're hungry, it's the middle of the night, they go and they grab what? KFC, just because they go and do that, right? Or they go to McDonald's, right? They know they're out of shape, but instead of going to the gym, they got a text from that girl. Instead of, what they do? They cancel their gym session, they go to see the girl. They don't hold up to their purpose, pretty much. They fold just like that, So everything he does is calculated. You can never catch him off course. Everything is tunnel vision. Number 9, there's no problems he can never fix. He's not the type of man where there's a problem, you find him in a corner crying, bro. No, hell no. Any problem, he faces the head strong. He faces it right away, right? Right on. He's not afraid of it and he deals with it. You ever notice that any of his family members, whenever they have problems going on, they always turn to him and he always has a solution. You need to be that. You always need to have a solution, because your girl or whoever you're going to be dating is always going to have problems, bro. Thousands and thousands and thousands of problems. If you can never even solve problems, if you're the type of man that folds and cries over little problems, she ain't even going to respect you. You need to be the man with solution, just like that. And don't take too long thinking about this. You always need to bam, 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 right? Your mind needs to be working, right? Don't let your mind get slow, bro, right? You need to be the man that can fix all her problems, because she's gonna have a lot of those problems. Trust me. And if you're having problems your own, it's best for you to, if you need help, go to your guy friends rather than go to her. At the end of the day, if you go to her with all your problems, bro, at the end, you're just like a baby, bro. She's gonna think like, she's not even gonna respect you. I mean, girls don't want you to come to them with all their problems, but at the end of the day, you're just like a little crybaby and she's like your mama, bro. That is the most awful feeling ever, bro. It emasculates you. It makes you feel not even like a man. You need to deal with your own problems outside of your relationship, and you need to also be able to deal with her problems in your relationship. Number 10, he's never emotional. Notice this, right? Never emotional. All the bad things have happened to him. Anything, he gets backstabbed, nothing. He's never emotional. You can never catch him like angry. You never catch him reacting. You never catch him, you never catch him off guard. He's just so calm and collected. He's a true embodiment of what a man should be like. He does not react to an emotion. He's more logical. He's a thinker, right? He's not like women. He does not have his outbursts, his episodes, none of that. Anything that goes on, any bad thing, whatever it may be, he's always the same, neutral, calm and collected. He's never reactive. And that's really attractive, bro. Think about it, right? If a woman can see that, yo, under any circumstance, you don't fold, you don't cry, you don't have this, you don't have any sort of emotion, that is pretty cool, man. Like, I mean, think about it. Like, I know women are attracted to vulnerability, but there's some extent to that, right? Too much vulnerability and you're a little pussy, bro. If she doesn't even dig you, bro, she ain't even attracted to you, bro. You're just a loser. You might as well be a woman now, you know what I'm saying, right? At the same time, you can't really be too hard, because over time, man, you're gonna be like a rock. So you have to have a little bit of a balance, you know what I'm saying, right? A little bit of vulnerability is all right, but don't overdo it. Most of the times you need to be a man. You need to have your feelings in check. You cannot have these episodes, bro. You cannot have all these outbursts, man. You cannot be emotional. You have to be rock solid. So any situation you're going through, whatever you're battling through, it's best if you talk to your guy friends or your bros, rather than just boom, opening up to her about all your troubles and issues right on. You know what I'm saying? Number 11, this is the biggest one. Thomas is not afraid of anybody. Think about it. He's not afraid of anybody. Let it be the cops, his enemies, whoever, right? There's been situations where there's a gun pointed at him and he just takes it on coolly. He's not reacting, right? This is really good, because now it shows that nobody can use the form of fear to hurt you. Once somebody knows, yo, you're not even afraid of death, you're not even afraid of anything dangerous and scary, they can't even hurt you, bro. They're actually gonna respect you. And this goes for females, right? Once they know that you kind of don't have a weakness, no matter what, like they don't know what you're thinking, they cannot read you, bro, they're gonna respect you and they're gonna be attracted as fuck, because that is a good quality, bro. You know, that is the most attractive quality ever, being not afraid. So even if you have fears, I'm not saying, you know, you have to be all stern and all hard and stuff like that. That's okay, you know, face your fears little by little. Over time, you're gonna get desensitized. Number 14, he's focused on his purpose. Notice that, right? He goes on about his business. You don't want to catch Tommy Shelby chilling at a bar, drinking and just relaxing. He's always about business. Even if he's at the bar, it's usually after a great business has been done. And most of the time, you just catch him with a cup of whiskey by himself at the corner, already thinking about the next step. He's always about the purpose. He's always a go-getter, a grinder. He's not the type of person you catch him Monday to Friday at a freaking bar, bro, turning up, drinking and popping bottles. Nah, bro. Mostly his brothers are the ones hosting all these parties. Thomas is usually the one who's always working, man. And that is so attractive. It shows you're not a little boy, you know? Yeah, I know it's good to have fun. It's good to show you have a fun side. But too much of that, you're like a little child, bro. That's what you do from your 18 to your 20s. You party. But yo, once you reach that state of like 30s, you're a man. It shows you're a man. You have more important things than just being trashed out at a bar, drunk, you know, and trying to feel 18 again. You know what I'm saying? So that is very attractive. So if you're out there partying, not saying don't party, but always have a limit to that. Always know where the purpose is. Always know where your goal is. Ambitious. Don't forget about that. You know what I'm saying? There's a time to have fun and there's a time to work. And number 15, last but not least, he's not moppy over females, bro. Notice that, right? Tommy Shelby does not cry over women, right? Any of these women, bro, they've done him dirty or anything like that. He's not over there in a corner crying over her. He's not begging her. And he's not even the type to seem like he's going to be texting her, always chasing women. You know what I mean? He's so busy. He's too busy in his life and everything he's doing to even have time for women. And the women he does have in his life, most of the times, he's the one that kind of, you know, he takes himself out of those relationships. All the women, they're ready to drop everything for him. But yet he does not forget where the goal is, where the plan is. You know what I'm saying, right? At the end of the day, let me tell you one thing. If you haven't been listening, you know, if you've been tuning out, you know, you've been bored up to this point, this is the biggest advice you need to take. All right, are you ready for it? Women respect a man that doesn't have time for them. Let me rephrase it. Women are going to respect you much more when you're not showing them too much attention, 100%. When they know you're busy, right? When they cannot get a hold of you, when they're trying to reach you, they don't know what you're doing, they don't know where you are, you know what I'm saying? You're not always around them, they're gonna respect you way much more than a guy who's always chasing them around them, kissing their ass, doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? 100%. At the end of the day, that's how it's gonna be. And Thomas does a great job with this, because you rarely see him about females, bro. He's not out there running about females. He has, like, you know, he has a few women in his life, and he's good. His sole purpose is not women. It's bettering his life. He has goals. He has things he has to complete. He has operations he needs to run. He's a busy man. Doesn't have time to be chasing women every second of the day. You know what I'm saying? Bam. So overall, if you want to be attractive, if you want to be more attractive to females, you want to have, you know, good body language, you want to have all the strength characteristics, and you want to fully embody everything I've mentioned here today, first things first, go watch Peaky Blinders. Second things second, start practicing what I just told you. All right, practice all those qualities, those 15 qualities I've mentioned, right? Write each one of them down, right? How are you going to practice? How are you going to do it, right? Slowly, step by step, and work your way up. You're not going to be able to do this all in one day. You know, it's going to take time, and that's okay. But as long as you make it into a pattern, you practice every day, and you just go on about it, bro, before you know it, you'll be the new Tommy Shelby. But anyways, guys, that was that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. And if you did, make sure you click the like button and click the subscribe. It's really going to help a lot. And also, guys, comment down below, who was your favorite character in this whole series of Peaky Blinders? Yeah, comment down below. I'm really going to read all of them, and I'm really curious to know who you guys liked the most. Because for me, definitely it was Tommy Shelby. Anyways, guys, it is PAPI signing out. Till next time, peace.